Good morning, students. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to start with another activity. But at the beginning, we are going to remember the topic of the last class. The last class we review about the present perfect. Do you remember? That's right. In the last class, we reviewed some uses of the present perfect. Can you tell me one of them? That's right. We are going to use present perfect in order to speak about life experience. That's right. And can you tell me another use? Okay, we are going to use also in order to speak about actions that start in the past and continue to the present. That's right. And can you tell me an example using the correct structure? That's right. I have eaten sushi. Okay? Remember, we have to use the subject, have or has, and the verb in past participle form. Okay? Okay. As I said before, today we are going to start with another activity. Today we are going to review the past tenses. Okay? That is the topic for today. And what is the objective? To reinforce the knowledge about past tense through an explanation and exercise. That's right. So, do you remember when do you use past simple? Do you remember what is the structure of past continuous? That's right. So today we are going to review that in order to understand better. Okay? Today we are going to review past simple, past continuous, and present perfect. That's right. Remember, we are going to use all of that tense in order to speak about past actions. Hoy vamos a revisar el pasado simple, pasado continuo y presente perfecto. Recordamos que todos estos tiempos que vamos a revisar son tiempos que expresan acciones en pasado. Okay? So pay attention. Okay, we are going to review past tenses as I said before. Okay, we have past simple, past continuous, and present perfect. Okay, we are going to review at first the form. Okay, what is the structure of each tense? Pay attention. Okay, in order to create sentence using past simple, we are going to use the subject, the verb, okay, and ed. And the complement. Pay attention here. Remember, in past simple we have regular and irregular verb. Recordamos que en el pasado simple tenemos verbos regulares y verbos irregulares. A los verbos regulares solo le vamos a añadir ed a la forma base para crear la forma pasada, y a los verbos irregulares tenemos que memorizar su forma. Okay? So we are going to use the subject, the verb in the past form, and the complement. Okay? When do you use past simple? In order to speak about finished past actions. Okay, remember, it means that we are going to use past simple when you are going to express an action that start in the past and finish in the past. Recordemos que el pasado simple vamos a utilizar cuando hablamos de una acción que empezó y finalizó en el pasado, es decir, una acción finalizada en el pasado. We are going to review the past continuous. Okay, we are going to use the subject, was or were, and the verb in ing. Okay, pay attention here. In this case, we are going to use the verb to be in the past form. Okay, recordamos, para formar el pasado continuo vamos a utilizar el verbo to be en su forma pasada, que es was y were. Do you remember the chart? Recordamos la tablita de cuándo utilizar was and were. That's right. We are going to use was with the following subjects. Okay, pay attention. I, he, she, or it. Okay, para esos sujetos voy a utilizar was. When do you use were? That's right. For you, we, and they. Okay, esos son los sujetos con los cuales yo puedo utilizar was para las formas singulares, were para las formas plurales. And in which case do you use past continuous? That's right, in order to speak an action in progress at a specific time in the past. Okay, that is the use of the past continuous. Recordábamos que yo les mencionaba que esto vamos a utilizar cuando quiero enfatizar la duración de mi acción. Recordamos hablando de la acción que sucedió en el pasado. Por eso decimos, vamos a utilizar el pasado continuo para hablar de una acción en progreso en un tiempo específico en el pasado. ¿Okay? Es decir, una acción que tuvo una duración de tiempo. And when do you use present perfect? Okay, what is the form? We have the subject, have or has, and the verb ed. Okay? Como les mencionaba antes, el verbo ed son los verbos regulares. Si quiero utilizar un verbo irregular, tengo que saberme la forma del verbo en pasado. Pay attention here. When do you use have and when do you use has? That's right. We are going to use has for the third singular person. Solo para las terceras personas del singular. It means he, she, and it. Okay, para esas personas siempre voy a utilizar has. For the rest of the subjects, para el resto de sujetos voy a utilizar have. Okay, that is the form that you are going to use in order to create sentence in present perfect. That's right. Esa es la forma en la que nosotros vamos a utilizar el have or has para crear las oraciones en presente perfecto. And when do you use? A present perfect has many uses. Este tiempo tiene muchos usos. Vamos a revisar algunos. And unfinished actions that start in the past and continue to the present. That's right. Okay, it means that we are going to use in order to speak about unfinished actions. Okay, eso quiere decir que vamos a utilizarla para hablar de acciones no finalizadas. ¿Por qué? Because our action start in the past, empezó en el pasado, and continue to the present, y continúa en el presente, okay? For this reason, we said that is an unfinished action. The second, an experience that began in the past and has a result in the present, okay? We are going to use that is almost the same in order to speak. It could be a finished action, but that action has a result in the present, okay? Esta lo vamos a utilizar para acciones que comenzaron en el pasado. Tal vez fueron completadas en el pasado, pero tienen su resultado en el presente. Por ejemplo, yo puedo decir, I have lost my keys. Yo he perdido mis llaves. Obviamente esa acción sucedió en el pasado y esa acción va a tener un resultado en el presente. ¿Cuál puede ser mi resultado en el presente? I can't open the door. Yo no puedo abrir la puerta. Because of the past action, ¿ok? Por mi acción pasada. En ese tipo de oración estoy mostrando la relación de la acción que sucedió en el pasado y tiene un resultado en el presente. And the last one, life experience, ¿ok? Also, I already explained that we are going to use present perfect in order to speak about life experience, ¿ok? Para hablar de experiencias de vida. Whatever kind of experience, ¿ok? Cualquier tipo de experiencia de vida. Por ejemplo, les podría decir, I have traveled to Spain, ¿ok? That is my life experience, ¿ok? Y esa fue mi experiencia de vida y la estoy utilizando en present perfect, ¿ok? We are going to check the sentence in order to understand better, ¿ok? Using the past tense together, ¿ok? Here you have some sentence, ¿ok? Here you have the present, ¿ok? And here you have the past. It says, John arrived to the house, ¿ok? Here I am using the structure, the subject, the verb in the past tense, and the complement, okay? As you notice here, the action start and finish in the past. Como usted puede notarlo, la acción comenzó y finalizó en el pasado. Esto nos muestra el presente y esto el pasado. The second, here we have a mixed sentence. Aquí tenemos una oración mezclada. When John arrived, past simple, they were having dinner. Okay, remember, we are going to use the past continuous in order to speak about a progressive action in a specific time in the past. Okay, vamos a utilizar para hablar de una oración progresiva, es decir, una acción que tuvo una duración de tiempo en el pasado, ¿no es cierto? Esta es una oración mezclada, esto ya les había explicado. Okay, here we have the past simple sentence. Okay, aquí está situada mi acción de la oración del pasado simple. When John arrived, they were having dinner. Okay, como estoy utilizando presente progresivo, quiere decir que esta acción tuvo una duración de tiempo, ¿no es cierto? Y aquí ustedes pueden observar in a green color the duration of the action. Okay, and the last, when John arrived, they have had dinner. Okay, pay attention here. Okay, remember, we are going to use a present perfect in order to speak about action that start in the past and continue to the present. Okay, es decir, esta acción inició aquí en el pasado, pero todavía sigue continuando hasta el presente. That's right. Okay, here we have some examples using past simple, past continuous, and present perfect. Okay, the title says complete the chart. Vamos a completar la tabla. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer? As you notice, here we have some blank space and we have to complete with the correct form of the verb. Vamos a completar con la correcta forma del verbo. Es decir, vamos a conjugar nuestro verbo in past simple, in past continuous, and in present perfect. Okay, so we have to do. Okay, we are going to do together. Okay, vamos a hacerlo todos juntos. Okay, as you know, in order to create the verb in past simple, we only have to study the verb of list. Okay, in past continuous, we are going to use was or were, and the verb in ing. In present perfect, we have to use have or has. Okay, and the verb in the past participle form. Okay, no se olvide que aquí tenemos que utilizar el verbo en su forma del pasado participio, que eso pertenece a la tercera columna de la lista de verbos. Okay, here we have was going. In past simple, what is the form? Okay, we have to change the verb in past simple. Okay, porque el verbo es going, ¿no es cierto? Por lo tanto, went. In present perfect, okay, here I have was, so here I'm going to use has. And the verb in the past participle form, okay, has gone. That's right. The second, we have run, so we are going to use here, okay, where running. Okay, and what is the past simple form of the verb run? Run. That is correct. Okay, here we have did. What is the past continuous form? Ok, aquí puedo utilizar was o were porque aquí no me está mostrando si es singular o plural. Ok, voy a utilizar was. And the verb in ing. Ok, doing. In the present perfect, como aquí utilicé was, aquí voy a utilizar has. And what is the past participle form of the verb do? Correct, done. Okay, here we have the verb swimming. What is the past simple form? Correct, sorry, swam. Okay, and the present perfect, that's right, swim. Okay, swim, swim. And the last verb, okay, here we have in the present perfect eaten. Okay, have eaten. What is the past continuous form? ¿Cómo formo el verbo en su forma pasado continuo? Okay, were eaten. Okay, and the past simple form, that's right, ate. Okay, so pay attention here. In order to use the past simple form, you are going to use the verbs in past simple, okay? In order to create the past continuous, you are going to use the verb in the base form with ing, okay? Para crear el pasado continuo vamos a utilizar el verbo en su forma base añadiéndole ing. ¿Y cómo creo el present perfect? Using the verb in the past participle form, usando el verbo en su forma de pasado participio, okay? So here you have to keep in mind the verb of list. Aquí lo único que usted se tiene que dar cuenta y estudiar y memorizar es la lista de verbos, que esta lista, como usted se puede dar cuenta, nos va a ayudar para formular nuestras oraciones in past simple, past continuous, in present perfect, okay? So one thing that you have to remember is the structure. Lo que usted tiene que recordar aquí es la estructura, okay, in order to create sentence, and the use, okay. The use is important that you know in order to use the sentence in the correct context. El uso es útil que usted sepa para que usted pueda crear y formular oraciones utilizando el contexto correcto, ¿no es cierto? Por ejemplo, ya sabemos que para hablar de experiencias de vida, las experiencias de vida por lo general son en pasado y voy a utilizar presente perfecto, no pasado simple, ¿ok? So thank you, students. That is all for today. Have a nice day. Goodbye.